Conservatives
what are you
playing
going to do on
games
the
here?
budget, on this motion that will be put to the House next week?
I want to say that it is a juvenile trick by a government desperate to fall before we see how much they jeopardize the fiscal framework and how much Canadians don't want their never-ending mission about Afghanistan. So they want to avoid these votes, and they are trying their best to fall before that. Will not participate to this juvenile trick by this desperate government. Je vais en discuter avec mon équipe et on va voir, mais il n'y a aucune chance qu'on fasse tomber ce gouvernement là-dessus. C'est vraiment pas respecter les institutions parlementaires canadiennes. I will discuss with our team, but there is no way we'll defeat the government on the so juvenile attitude from them, disrespectful of Canadians' parliamentary institutions.
So what issue
You
might
is
abstain?
important enough for you to contemplate defeating the government?
Well, as I have always said, we'll see the budget and we'll decide what to do when we'll have seen the budget. The government doesn't want to show the budget very clearly. They are creating a completely juvenile crisis that is an invention in order to avoid to show their budget because they jeopardize the fiscal framework with all their spending and the absence of any plan to prepare the government, the country, facing the slowdown of the economy.
Qu'est-ce que vous répondez à...
On n'a jamais peur.
Mr. Dion, what would you prefer? I mean, if the Liberals have some way of choosing what the trigger is going to be, they seem pretty determined.
Well, I'm not looking for a trigger. I'm looking for making this parliament working. And clearly the government doesn't want.
Do you think an election over Afghanistan would be a bad thing just in and of itself?
I'm not speculating about elections. I think what would be good is for the government to recognize that we have wasted a full year because of their mismanagement. Now they are saying to NATO, you know, the mission is not working. We need to change the mission. It was true a year ago, and they voted against our motion and they did nothing. They have the responsibility of this passivity.
Do you think this Parliament is working?
If the Parliament is not working, it's not our fault. We do our best for that.
But is it working?
Well, not optimally, the less we can say.
Sur la motion.
Ben oui, mais la Chambre a fermé pendant 68 jours. Avec un argument comme ça, on pourrait dire que le ministre de la Justice n'a rien fait pendant 68 jours. Et puis là, ça fait 2 semaines que la Chambre est ouverte et le comité procède. Il fait des débats sur un projet de loi assez complexe. Donc, tout le monde sait très bien que c'est pas sérieux.
Sur la motion, vous la faites passer. La motion, vous la faites passer. Elle signifiera quoi exactement? Qu'est-ce qui va arriver avec ça? Parce que vous ne pouvez pas dire au Sénat quoi faire, alors?
C'est pas que je dis pas au Sénat quoi faire. Je pense que le Sénat fait bien son travail de façon diligente et responsable. Mais par contre, le Premier ministre veut traverser et aller parler au gouverneur général pour qu'il y ait une élection, qu'il y aille. Et les Canadiens comprendront qu'il voulait à tout prix cacher la situation budgétaire dans laquelle il nous a mis. Et il sera défait aux élections. J'en suis très confiant que les Canadiens choisiront à ce moment-là le Parti libéral.
Sur le fond de la motion signifiera quoi une fois qu'elle sera adoptée?
La motion signifiera ce qui est écrit dans la motion, c'est-à-dire que le gouvernement est prêt. Ben, vous savez qu'est-ce que dit la motion.
Are you going to abstain from this vote or stay away?
Well, I will discuss with my team about that. The only thing will not participate to this sad joke.
Monsieur Dion, quelles sont les chances que le gouvernement survive et au vote sur le budget et au vote sur l'Afghanistan?
C'est votre métier d'évaluer ces chances. Moi, je fais ce qui me paraît bien pour les Canadiens.
On Afghanistan, there was a court ruling today that basically let the government do what it's doing, but it slammed the way it's going about monitoring detainees.
Can you repeat your
The court ruling today on
Yes.
Afghan detainees.
Yes.
First of all, your reaction to the court ruling, and have you had any indication from the government in your meeting with Mr. Harper that anything will change vis-a-vis detainees?
We did not discuss the detainee issue, but clearly for us, any motion about the mission in Afghanistan must address the issue of detainees. It's part of the thing that we need to improve on this very badly managed mission.
Do you have any concerns that if a campaign is to occur, Afghanistan will clearly be a key issue, that Canadian soldiers will be in jeopardy in Afghanistan from attack by insurgents trying to influence the outcome of an election?
No, look, we don't. Our priority is not an election, and it's not an election on Afghanistan. One thing is sure, we support the troops. Everybody supports the troops. And for the Prime Minister to have tried to portray as pro-Taliban the ones that have a different view than him about the mission is completely unacceptable from a Prime Minister.
Can we have a look at a way?
Thank you very much.
Sir, can we have a look at a way forward on Afghanistan here?